Assalamu alaikum. My name is Farzad, and for this event I was what they call master of ceremony. I call it a receptionist. My background is in assisting companies with product development and product launches in the area of mobile payments, mobile commerce, and branches like. Today's event was the third international mobile commerce event, and obviously there have been a lot of speeches. It's very hard to summarize all of them in the next 60 seconds. But I'll try to do that. There were three main themes to the event, starting from Mr. Atif Bajwa, who did the opening speech, to the last presentation, which was Amir Pasha at Visa. The three common themes were: number one, you need the market to be ready for a product that's going to transform the society. 2 years ago, as a country, were not ready, but we had the building blocks in place. Today, we have two successful implementations. Yes, we do have two failed implementations as well, but the two successful implementations have, in terms of transaction volume, have done better than POS terminals have done for 15 years, ATMs have done for 20 years. So just in 5 to 6 months, we have seen that mobile banking and mobile commerce is taking over the traditional electronic channels of ATM and POS. So the market is ready now, from an educated consumer base to regulators to service providers and software companies to allow the systems to work together. So that's number one. Number two is the market opportunity. We have seen that in 60 years, the total banking population of this country has reached about 8 to 10 million unique bank accounts, which is 5 to 7% of the population. And during the same time, we have seen the mobile population go to at least 90 million subscription or 60 million unique accounts, so which is about 45 to 50%. So there is a major gap between the banked population and the unbanked population. And this unbanked population has access to mobile phone and has access to national identity card from NADRA. So they are KYC and AML enabled customers, and if you can provide them opportunities over mobile, they are more than willing to take it, like we have seen for EasyPaisa. The third common theme for the day, which is very actually surprising, is that none of the bankers or the telco company executives or the service providers talked about selling software to you and letting it run in your data center. They all talked about interoperability, that how can we all work together. So a retailer, which is a branchless banking agent for one telco, should be able to serve the customers of all the other 4 telcos. If one bank is launching mobile payment services, their customers should be able to make payments to another bank's mobile payment and branchless banking customers. And this was amazing to see coming from the presidents of the banks, where nobody is interested in building silo solutions, but everybody wants to build an ecosystem which talks to where all the banks, all the telcos, all the retail agents are talking to each other to increase the network effect of these communication technologies. If you think about SMS messaging and content, that's also m-commerce, and that has shown double-digit growth every month. Voice, in some sense, is also m-commerce, because you scratch a card, you put money into your mobile, and then you use that money. So that's also m-commerce. So the m-commerce has actually continued to grow in this country. What m-commerce you're referring to is probably the payment side, that payments are not happening between individuals or between businesses and individuals. For that, we need the core foundation before that will happen. The two services are money remittances and utility bill payments. And I'll again go back to the EasyPaisa example and the MCB example, that in 6 months these two services have processed more bill payments and done more transactions on a per mobile phone basis than the POS machines which have existed for 15 years and the ATMs which have existed for 20 years. So once the services are launched with proper marketing and the consumers have access to their services, as a country we have proven that we are very hungry for these services, and we have taken them in greater numbers than we have taken on ATMs and POS machines. My name is Farzal, and you are watching me on Bandwidth TV.